I have no hope.
Is it you don't like anime?
I don't like anime.
You got a problem with cartoons.
I don't.
Right.
Right. I didn't think I would need to cry today, but I guess I did. Stop. What the fuck is this? This is the first episode?
We are about to change your whole perspective. Are you excited? Great.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is season 3 episode whatever
13.
At this point. Yeah. I think somebody actually said something about episode 13. I don't know. There's so many comments.
I think they're saying 16 or 17. There's like an end credit scene or something.
I saw 13,
something like
I saw 14, I saw 12. I just keep seeing numbers, and at this point I can't even keep track of them. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the point where somebody said, oh my god, she didn't realize that the last name is the same, which is what is the last name?
Ackerman.
I didn't catch that.
For
Period.
the first time.
I didn't catch that, and I don't understand, and I don't know how people caught that. Like, I just don't get it. But even if I did, it wouldn't have been a big surprise to me because I already have guessed it before.
It's also, you're talking about the episode we posted on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm talking about
this is like 10 episodes later.
Yeah.
So
you guys are gonna see it
yeah.
like 20 episodes later at this point.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm excited. We haven't watched it in like a couple of days. I kind of forgot what happened in the last one, not gonna lie. I just want to know what happened with ARAGOG and who is the ARAGOG at this point. And ARAGOG, now that we know that ARAGOG is working with all those the Aang and the hair guy, I don't know what to think anymore. So yeah, that's it, I guess, from my side. Do you have anything to say?
No.
Do you remember anything going from now on to where we are?
No.
You don't remember anything?
No. Small pieces, maybe. Maybe I'll remember if I see it, but I have no idea what's gonna happen like next, or I don't know.
Perfect.
Okay, let's. Humankind is fated to become extinct. Defeat was certain. The blade of despair pierced our hearts. I'm gonna put a stop to this. I'll kill them all. Every last one. But then, someone grasped that blade and wrenched, turned sorrow to rage, and lashed out at the Titans, striking the monsters down with earth-shaking force. When humanity first saw this, what was in their hearts then? In some, a stalwart pride. In others, newfound hope. And some beat with that first warrior's rage. So, if Walmaria were taken back, what would the people feel then?
Would it be enough to give them faith?
Oh, that's them going to Shiganshina.
If we could reach Walmaria and take it back.
Shiganshina!
I'm sorry that you got stuck with my horse.
Don't worry about it. You should be saving your energy.
Yeah, I get it, but still. She's right, Aaron. We need you at your best. Don't say his name, dumbass. Sorry, I forgot. Act as though we're surrounded by enemies. Always. Titan on the left! Everyone halt! Light up the area!
It's all right. Pretty sure he's asleep. Doesn't look like this is one of the new types that can move around at night.
New type.
Well, isn't that a shame? Leave him be.
She said leave him be.
I can't believe we had to get that close to notice the thing.
Yeah, I'm with you on that point. But it's worth it.
Sleeping with
The
Zayapun?
moonless night is protecting us. Light from the moon is really just reflected sunlight. And from what we can tell, that minuscule amount of reflected light is all that these new titans need to
Perfect.
move. It's good that we're using the new moon's cover. There's no guarantee that we won't have a repeat of before. For all we know, that sleeper might have been a Moonlight Titan himself. Maybe we can capture one someday.
I'm shaking. Why? What am I scared of? Shit. What if I screw this up because of my nerves? What'll happen? We'll never get a chance like this again. If we fail, the hopes of countless people will be crushed. Through some twist of fate, it's all on me. How? How can I save humanity? I'm useless. I'm nobody.
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You're shaking. Are you scared? Huh? No, of course I'm not scared.
But look at your hand. Seems like nerves to me. This is just because it's cold out here. I feel like my hands could freeze off. Is that all it is? I've been shaking a bit too. And I'm terrified. Just look at me. I can't really tell if you've ever been afraid of Titans. That fear is all-consuming for most people. It was for me. The first time I saw a Titan in the flesh, I was so frightened I couldn't move. Yeah, I was gonna die. Then you came and pulled me out of a Titan's mouth. But how did you do it? Where did you find
The episode you were going crazy.
I didn't get it.
There's no way they killed the main
I had a
person.
flashback to the day that you showed me your parents' book. Before then, I'd never even considered the world beyond the walls. I would just spend my night knowing for myself.
He didn't even say anything.
This time next year,
He did.
I bet we'll be looking out at the sea.
He said, I'm scared too.
This area, it's familiar. I think we came here for firewood.
Hmm.
I see the foot of the mountain! There are signs of a trail ahead!
I thought they were going to say something
Looks
else.
like we're close.
I'm pretty sure I can hear the river.
We made it back after all that's happened.
See, they're back home now.
This is
Shh,
the
go,
first
shh, no.
time we've seen it since we fled as kids. Our hometown, Shiganshina.
It's such a weird name. Like they could have made it so much easier, but they made it 7 sentences long.
There could be Titans anywhere, so keep your guard up! This operation has officially begun! All troops, switch to OEM gear! We must seal the gate to Walmarian, and the one to the outside world. With that achieved, Shiganshina will be isolated, and we can kill the Titans inside. The enemy will predict this plan and counter it by targeting Eren. But
Why is this man's riding the horse on his feet?
all 100 of our soldiers will keep their faces covered with hoods. By the time the foe can locate Eren, he'll have plugged up the outer gate.
All the homes are destroyed.
He's still shaking.
Stop!
You get to that outer gate! Right! Ashes from a kicked out fire. They're here! And they're close. Bertolt and Reina.
What does that mean?
Hair guy and the Aang guy.
My old house is right around here.
In case you missed that part.
Close to everything we left behind.
The level of mansplaining on this is 1,000.
Well, you have different names for everyone. Just making sure.
I'm talking about the fire. What does the fire have to do with anything?
I
don't
know
know.
we're overdue.
But how did you know it was them? It was about them.
He said it!
We still
still
Before
have to
then.
I didn't know before then.
Oh my god.
We have no cause to call it off.
I can do this. No, we can do this. Because we're special. For no other reason than the fact that we were born. We will be free!
First time it worked out properly.
Boy. Uh-huh. They are there.
Where are they?
They did it.
The enemy can strike any second. Stay on the lookout.
Right!
Aaron,
Is your ODM gear secure?
It's fine. It's fine. That said, I did manage to shake off my cloak. Thank you.
How's it look? Looks good over here.
Yeah, ours fun too.
we pulled it off. Huh. Aaron, are you
It was
okay?
too easy.
Not even tired. All that training's paid off.
We shouldn't waste time then. Everyone, head for the inner
You
gate.
just plugged it like that? Like this into more?
Like he does it every day.
Did I actually seal that gate? Seemed too easy.
It did?
You did it. I saw you. Try to have faith in your own strength.
I finally took it back.
We're not finished. You can plug the gates all you want, but they can just break them again later. Until we've killed Rhino.
Somebody in the comments said, I wish I never read the comments, that I should pay attention to the fact that the Titans, when they bust the walls, they don't bust the walls. They bust the gates.
I told you that.
I think I missed it.
But I told you that when they revealed that there are titans in the walls. I told you that because you were saying something like, oh, but didn't they break the wall? Whatever. And I told you they broke the gate. We had that conversation before. Anyways, yes, they break the gates.
But what does that mean?
Means they don't break the walls.
Why?
Now you're asking more questions. You're getting into the waters that you're not supposed to get into.
Whoa there, bud.
Whoa, bud.
I don't know. What am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think? There are Titans in the walls. Other Titans are aware that the Titans are in the walls. They're there to get the people, not the Titans. That's why they bust the gate out the wall. That's it?
That's it.
Do
That's
you
all-
approve of my message?
That's all you need to know right now.
What do you mean? Did you just support my statement or no?
You didn't say anything different. You just repeated what we
I'm
just
just
said.
trying to make it make sense in my mind,
That's it.
in my head, in my mind.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
I agree.
What do you mean?
The outer gate was closed off successfully.
They said it's not gonna be over till they die.
Long here. The enemy.
It's a very good
Is it
question.
possible that they just weren't ready to fight us?
We can hope. But considering what Arlair found,
I looked into it. It's clear that someone was camping on the wall. I found cups in a cold pot on the ground near where I spotted those ashes. They were drinking something like black tea. What was in here? It smells good. There were 3 cups, and they all had the same black liquid in the bottom. So I'd say there were 3 people camping up here at least.
Aragog and Aang and the hair guy.
was the pot completely cool to the touch?
Yes,
That's troubling.
agreed.
Why's that?
We charged here at full speed on horseback. even switched to ODM gear. Had they noticed our approach by sight, or perhaps by sound, they couldn't have had more than 2 minutes to react. But a pot over flame wouldn't have cooled in that short time. They had to have known that we were coming for 5 minutes or more. Which tells me they'd had plenty of time to prepare for our arrival.
There's no way. How'd they know? Well, it's possible that they had a scout in addition to the 3 on the wall.
Fantastic.
We should assume we have many enemies and that they could be anywhere.
You need to sharpen your focus on the enemies that are nearby. I trust you.
So there's another
That
traitor
mind
at this
yours.
point?
You've saved us from disaster countless times. Now do it again. We're in dire need of your help. You can take as many soldiers as you need. If the enemy's hiding near the inner gate, find them. As of now, you will obey Armin Arlert's commands. He'll tell you how to proceed.
Understood! We searched the wall's perimeter thoroughly.
What are your instructions, Arlert?
We'll send one group to each side of the wall. Search the interiors of any buildings near the gate. If you find something, fire off an acoustic shell. Does that work for you?
He's asking for permission to give them an order.
Another candle of yours?
No. Arlert's proven himself. He's one of our greatest weapons. That I know.
Aaron's on his way to plug the inner gate.
That's so sweet.
What now? Should we halt the operation till we find the enemy?
I think that he realizes like what kind of team he has, what kind of expectations he has for everybody. Like they've proven themselves, the main four. Armin, Mikasa, Levi, and Erenyig.
What about Henji? Crazy girl.
Henji's in the back.
She's literally right after Irvin. She's literally the second commander.
Not in my book. She's in the background and she's great, but these are my main four.
Not in your book.
Then the number 5 is Irwin. There's no particular order, by the way. These are just all main people for me in my book. That's it.
In any case, they aren't the only ones who are hiding something.
Ton ton ton.
Ton, ton, ton.
What do I do? Aaron's on his way to seal the inner gate. If the enemy's here, we need to find them before he does it.
It's just not gonna happen, sister.
Why would they have let us flood the outer breach without a fight? Why can't we find them no matter how much we search? They knew we'd come. They must have. If this is a trap, if we fail here, then it'll really be over for us. They always catch us off guard by using Titans and their powers in ways we can't predict. And they always have the advantage. Because they know so much more about Titans than we do. Hold on. Did you find them, Arlert? Where? The walls! Everyone scour the walls!
But we already searched all
They're
around
inside
them.
the
There
walls.
isn't anywhere to hide on the walls! Check inside them!
Inside the walls?
Yes! Look for a small cavity that someone could hide out in. It may be covered. How do you know that this exists?
Don't worry about it.
Sweetheart.
It's a hunch.
Damn it! Do you have any idea what kind of situation we're in?
Hunches! Just think about it! The enemy always gets the better of us by using Titan powers in ways we could never have imagined. If we can strain ourselves to normal tactical reasoning, then we'll never be able to gain the upper hand.
Yes, sir.
The man said it.
signal to halt the mission.
Everyone scatter and stand by on top of the wall! Understood.
There are times to be strict and times to be flexible. Uphold the principles of your vows.
He's like
Do what it takes
supervising
to
his
win.
decisions.
Follow the chain of command and keep your eyes fixed on the path to victory.
Form 2 groups again and check the wall surface.
That literally gave him second power. I'm sorry. Erwin deserves the world. Because he's not just telling them, okay, go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that. He's just like there to support them and supervise them. He's like, okay, yeah, they know what they're doing. Let them just go off, do their thing. I'll support them no matter what. If anybody were to guess what a leader was, that is the perfect example of a leader. I don't think I've ever said in my life. That's him. He's just there.
One, Uncle Iroh. And then
Yeah.
Erwin.
Uncle Iroh was gold. He never said anything bad to Zuko, even though he was acting crazy, and he was just there to support him.
Yeah.
And find his own path. I don't know how you get to that level. Like
know.
to that point of like patience and just understanding and just letting you go and halas, whatever happens, happens. How does that, like, that's like the perfect yin.
They're just a different breed. They're enlightened, awakened.
I wish I could get to that level. Maybe we should do some acupuncture. Here's what I think. I think that Levi, again, I'm gonna say it again.
Is a Titan.
No. Maybe. I
Has
don't
to
know.
be a
I
Titan.
don't care.
He deserves it.
He deserves it 100%.
Perfect.
But I think that Levi knows a lot more than he's telling anybody, than he's sharing with anybody. And I think at this point, he's taking kind of a side of the uncle.
Why?
Because uncle knew a lot of things.
A position from which they can see everything that happens. If there's a hiding spot like that, then it must be in the walls. Assuming the enemy doesn't know that we're aware of the Titans in the wall, they'd have every reason to think this would take us by surprise. It all adds up.
It's hollow.
Right here! This part of the wall is hollow!
I was going for the kill.
Captain? What are these guys made of? The blade to the neck and the bastard still won't die! Keep your eyes open! We still need to find his allies!
Oh my god. Aragog!
He came with an army.
Stop. He's gonna break down the whole wall.
Incoming boulder! Get down!
He just broke the seal? What just happened?
Yeah.
Looks like he missed.
Not so. That was a well-placed shot. He blocked off the entrance. There's no riding through it now.
He stopped them from escaping.
target our horses, block our escape routes, and slaughter us. The enemy hopes for the same thing we do. To end this conflict once and for all. It's our side or theirs now. We can let the Titans crush us, or bring them crashing down!
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
That was crazy.
So they knew, obviously, how to fight within the walls.
Armin was right. Once again.
They were just hiding. They were chilling. Aragog wasn't there. Aragog wasn't within the walls.
He was outside just waiting
leading
for the right
the whole
moment.
clan.
Yeah. Did you see how many Titans turned at the same time?
So they have control. They have control. Maybe they don't fully have the control, but he has the control to turn them. Imagine it's a city, right? Aragog is their leader. He's like, yo, if you want to come join my clan, I can turn you from a Titan to human and back. Back and forth. You can go back and forth. You hate these people because they did this to you? I was one of them. Come join my clan. We're going to figure it out together. And he's like, yeah, I can just flip a switch and turn you back and forth. However you want to. I mean, it makes so much sense. But at the same time, do they have control? Can they turn? What happens when they do turn? When is Mikasa gonna find out that she's a sibling to Levi?
That was crazy. Are you gonna rate it?
I didn't rate it. I'm just in shock. I give it a 20 out of 10.
That's the highest.
What do you rate it? You can rate it now.
I'm not gonna rate it.
Why not?
Well, rating is your stuff.
It's our stuff now. We both are here.
I don't know. It's harder than I thought.
Welcome to my world.
I don't know. Because
Go
I don't
ahead.
want to rate it too low. I don't want to rate it too high.
1 to 10.
I'll rate it a 9.
Okay. Sure, whatever. That's how you would react to my stuff. There you go.
Sure, whatever. I'll rate it a
Anyways.
9. I'm going to leave the 10s, 11, 12s for later episodes.
Okay.
Because it looks like the next episode is going to be just out of chart.
I agree. And they're gonna leave us on the biggest cliffhanger of our lives,
As always.
as usual.
And you're going to hate it.
Yep.
Perfect.
Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Please like, follow, subscribe to our channel. We need some recommendations. You already kind of know what kind of stuff I like. And in my own opinion, to be honest with you, I don't think there's gonna be any other show that I like more than this, because Attack on Titan is definitely up there.
Okay, since we started with this, you shouldn't compare them to this.
I can't do that.
You shouldn't, because if
can't.
you do, you're not gonna like anything.
Yeah, it's
You
like
should
me
just
comparing
yeah,
Aang to
you should-
Korra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should just watch them like, as they are. You shouldn't compare. You shouldn't expect them to be the like same pace or whatever. They're all gonna be different.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I can do that.
You're gonna have to.
It's kind of like rating horror movies in a way. I love horror movies, but not a lot of them are great. What was the last time that we watched that was amazing?
Talk to me.
Talk to. Oh my god! If you haven't seen, not sponsored by the way.
Oh my.
Wish it was. If you haven't seen Talk to Me, I don't know if it's even in the movie. I don't think it is anymore. But whenever it comes out on whatever it comes out, please watch it. It is insane.
It's a little fucked
It is
up.
crazy.
It's a bit fucked up, yeah.
And like the whole time I was shocked. And keep in mind, I love horror movies. Like I've watched like, I don't know, hundreds and thousands of them. One of my most favorite one, obviously Paranormal Activity, and probably As Above So Below. So good. Paris Catacombs. I wish I could go there. Anyways, I would probably pee my pants if I went there. Imagine being lost. Anyways, so good. You have to watch it. And one of the other ones, okay, we're gonna do this because we're a reaction channel at this point, so we're gonna do this. Another one that I sobbed. Keep in mind, I haven't cried like that since Marvel. The Whale. The Whale was amazing. You have to watch it. It is so heavy. It is one of the heaviest. I think I'm gonna put it in the category with the Joker. The Joker, the last one.
I haven't seen Joker yet.
It is so good. It is so heavy. Like everything, the feels, the music, like everything is just so heavy.
You were crying so bad.
Yeah. I was sobbing I had to like close my mouth with my hand because I was sobbing. What was another one that was good? Smile. Smile was pretty good. Smile was weird. It was pretty good.
I didn't like the ending.
Yeah.
But it was not bad, yeah. It was not bad. I don't like horror movies in general.
I know.
Because literally 90% of the time, they're just the same.
Yeah.
I like it when they're different.
Yeah.
What was this? Another one? Hereditary? Hereditary? That was a good one. I saw it a couple of years ago.
Oh my god.
That was creepy. That was just not good.
I didn't like the ending.
That was not right.
I did not like the ending. But the whole movie, it was so real. It was so realistic. It is like, it's something that can happen in your everyday life. Like you taking your sister to a party, her having a reaction. Like it was just so, it was so heavy. Yeah.
There was this one. We were talking about it and I told you, it's just horrible.
What was it?
It's not worth the watch. Summer something.
Oh, with the girl that looks like me?
Yeah, I think so. Summer something. I forgot the name of it.
I know what you're talking about.
One of the worst.
Florence Pugh.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Horrible. Waste of time. 3 hours, waste. In the trash can.
My last girl told me about it. She said it's so good. Watch
Horrible.
it.
Disgusting.
I've never seen it.
If you want to watch it, I'm not watching it with
Summer something. I don't remember. With Florence Pugh, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. They'll write it in the comments.
you. Yeah, I can't remember. It's horrible. Don't watch it. If you haven't, don't watch it. It's just...
I'll watch it.
Anyways, it's horrible. Anyways, 20 out of 10. Anything else? Episode 13. 20 out of 10. Perfect. That's it.
That's it. Have a wonderful night. Please like, follow, subscribe, wherever that is. And I'll see you guys in the next couple of days.
Fantastic.